It was your actions that broke up both of your marriages. Don't forget that believing that you've fallen in love with Quinlan sealed the deal, because I'm 100% sure that if she weren't a factor, then we wouldn't be going through this divorce in the first place. Hello, Isidore. I called to let you know that I changed my mind. For only a short time, I'll bring Ulissa to live at your family estate until I figure out what to do. But why exactly did you agree to be Devante's lawyer if you knew that it would cause issues between you and your son's family? The hate forum against Max Russo is a go. Hey Max. Ulissa. Surprised you even decided to walk up to me. Is it a surprise? Did you hear that my mom and I will be staying at your family's estate for a bit? That's what I heard. Sorry you're gonna be moving into the house during such a crazy time. I feel like I should be apologizing to you. My dad's the reason why everything is weird. It's not your fault. Word of advice though, I wouldn't let anyone else know that she'll be living at my house for the time being. Not when the whole world hates me. Welcome, Isabel. No need to welcome me, Isidore. I've been to this estate plenty of times and I remember it well. Is my room ready? Yes, it is. Good. Before I put all of my stuff there, I need you to hear some ground rules. Come in. Hello, Heidi. Clarice, what are you doing here? Isn't this lovely? Getting a visit from you is the last thing I expected. I wouldn't call this visit lovely. Now, is that how you greet your Aunt Harley, Benedict? My other question is if you're drunk. Don't judge me. Not when you're defending the very man who took my real aunt's life. The whole world doesn't hate you. You clearly haven't been online. There's a whole account on social media about it. Photos of me walking around school without me knowing that they're being taken. People commenting under those photos, talking about how I'm not that cute, how they can't wait for me to be someone's wife in prison, and how I should take my own life. The thing about social media is that people feel more bold on there than in real life. Don't make some clowns who troll you online make you forget that there are people who care about you, like your family, and that you've got friends who have got your back. We're friends now? I think you could use some more friends, if you'll allow me to be one. I definitely wouldn't turn you away, especially since you're still friends with Vanessa. You still haven't gotten over her, have you? Does it matter? She would probably be joining in on the hate comments, because she believes everything that Yvette said about me. This is literally my dad's house, Isabel. He's the one who sets the ground rules. I'm not playing around, Isidore. My own home for over 20 years is the last place I want to be at the moment. Living here clearly wasn't my first option, and I need you to remember that I don't plan to stay here long. Noted. I only decided to come here since Ulissa wanted out of that hotel room and wanted to move back into Theodosius' palace if Devante is convicted. And that's when you'll move out of here? Most likely, but I'm still open to other options. While I'm here, Isidore, I want you to keep your distance. I'm here to see you, of course. To scold me about cheating on your son and driving him to asking me for a divorce? That's not what I came here for, Heidi. Really? I assumed that you would come in here raging at me and telling me that you hate me more than Harley since you allowed Gianni to kick me out of the estate. Yes, but I only assumed that it was temporary. Gianni seemed like he needed some time to breathe, and I thought that you being out of the estate could help him get his head straightened out. I didn't expect him to give up on your marriage. Neither did I, Clarice. Just because Gianni is giving up on the marriage doesn't mean that you have to. After what went down on Christmas, I didn't think that your family would let you in the loop. Max still wants to check up on me from time to time, so he lets me know. Alright, you know that I'm defending Devante Torres. Run along and go be drunk somewhere else. I'm not going anywhere until you make it make sense. Benedict, what are you talking about? It's Ben. What doesn't make sense is that you're defending Devante when that would only upset Alan, and we both know how much you love your precious boy and would never want to hurt him. Not like this. Vanessa's not like that, Max, and you know that. She's the sort of person to speak up about something she believes is wrong. When the truth comes out, she'll have no choice but to accept it. The truth won't come out unless Yvette admits that she lied, which I doubt would ever happen. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if people hate me even more if I'm found not guilty. Don't be concerned about what other people think. Just focus on keeping your record clean and avoiding time in prison. What's wrong, Alyssa? What is it now? Like you said, you know how big this house is. That doesn't mean that we won't ever run into each other. It's still possible. All you need to do is work on it. Again, you plan to leave this estate until Devante is convicted for what he did to my sister. The trial might take a while. Do you honestly think you can just simply avoid me for that long? Besides, what do you plan to do when you move back to Theodosius's palace? Devante still owns a majority of it. I know that he'll divide the ownership between Nichelle and Ulyssa. Do you plan to run it? I don't know. Do you have any idea of who would run the hotel? Why does it matter to you, Isidore? Why aren't you siding with Gianni? You never sided with Harley, and she wasn't the one who was unfaithful to Isidore. What you did to my son was terrible. He also didn't make things better by going after another woman, a much younger woman, for comfort. But you never left him. You never threatened to take his sons away from him. Despite the sins you have committed with Commissioner Burke, you have proven to this family that you are loyal. Gianni doesn't care, Clarice. He'll never forgive me for being unfaithful. He's fallen head over heels for Quinlan, but he does not love that girl. This is just a crisis that he needs to be pulled out of. This is when he needs the woman he loves the most. You're referring to me? You're the woman he married and stuck with even though he was aware that you cheated on him decades ago. Most of all, I know that you still love him too. This conversation is over. Trying to walk away from me proves that I'm right, Aunt Harley. It proves that you're crazy when you're drunk. Get help, Ben. Go back to your AA meetings. Devante has something over you, doesn't he? You better tell me what it is, because I won't watch Devante get away with taking Elvira away from me. No, he doesn't have anything over me. Does he have something on Alan? We both know how your precious little boy loves to get himself in trouble. He doesn't have anything on my son. Now you're just rambling. Wait a minute. It wasn't that long ago that Alan was attacked at the community college campus. All of a sudden, you become Devante's lawyer. Devante had something to do with the attack on Alan, didn't he? Ben, go home. This is Devante's hotel. Maybe I should ask him. Ben, don't. Come back here. Ben! It's another viral pic, isn't it? Don't worry about it. I ask because since you don't plan to stay at this estate forever, I want to make sure that you're still well taken care of after you leave Isabel. Let me worry about my needs and the needs of my child. Please respect my wishes and try to avoid me as much as possible. Jeremiah, what are you doing here? To find out if you enjoy messing with my family. Let's say that I still do love Gianni. You do. There's just too much hurt between the two of us. Too much hurt which Gianni is unwilling to look past. Then fight, Heidi. Fight for your marriage. Quinlan Franklin is unfit to wear your shoes. Don't give her the chance to even try them on for herself. She might just feel like they'll be the perfect fit when everyone else sees that they aren't. Devante. Ben Russo. What can I do for the very man who created all of my legal troubles?